Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and today I want to chat with you guys about something that I find interesting, and this is the difference for me as a coach who has a YouTube channel of watching the comments that people say online who are clearly completely ignorant and oblivious of the topic, and maybe through no fault of their own. Maybe they really and truly believe what they are saying. Maybe they're not trolling, but they've never actually trained real box squats. They've never trained them. And I see the statements that people make, and then I contrast it with my clients. And at the time of this video, I have 2 new clients. They've been waiting on gyms to open. They finally both have a gym access, who I did intakes with quite a while ago, but they both have access now. A lot of things are opening up. They've both just done box squats for the first time. And these are both guys with a base. Right? These are both guys with a base. These are guys with more than 5 years of training experience, right? More than 5 years of training experience. Both guys who need more lower body strength, but they're both over 300 benchers. So to put it in perspective, put them on a box squat. One of them slightly pulled his hamstring doing a weight that was more than 100 pounds less than his back squat max for 5 reps. Same thing with another guy. He got a quad tweak. His first time getting on a box. And I'm not putting heavy weights on these guys. It's not like I'm making them box squat 300 pounds or anything. Okay. Right. I'm talking weights in the 135 to 225 range. Actually, I think one of them 185, not 135. Now that I look at it, one of these guys is doing 185, the other's doing 225. They have pulled muscles and gotten cramps doing box squats with weight that light. Now, these are both guys who squat over 300 pounds also. I have other newer clients who are less experienced than them. You put them on a box squat. And again, more experienced but still not advanced lifters, guys who can do reps with 205, 225. And I had a couple of newer intakes, both guys I've known a while who decided to come on as clients, who I've known for years. Put them on a box. First thing you get from them, wow, these are humbling. These are very, very humbling. And occasionally I'll see something in the comments where someone says, no, he's right. I was doing low box squats and have been training them, and they are literally the hardest form of squat I've ever done. They are hard. So there's a difference, and I get some lifters who see me doing some of these heavy box squats in the 500 plus range. They're like, no, he's not playing. But it's not just about me. It's about other lifters. It's about clients. It's about people I know. So I get these things from these new clients, and then I see people say, no, you get the same thing. You could just do some pause squats. The only reason your guys get strong off there is because they're getting stronger at squatting of any type. And, that's all it is. If they had just had progressive overload, with some other squat, they would be getting stronger also. And it's like, I hear this nonsense and I'm like, wow, smart ass. So you know exactly how my guys train, huh? Because that's a totally ignorant statement. I have guys who put 50 and 60 pounds on their squats without using any sort of linear progression on any type of squat. Okay? I have them max out on box squats and then do speed work. I don't have them come in and do speed work to, well, let's just add 5 pounds every week for the next 12 weeks. No. I have guys who put 50 pounds on their back squat while just testing maxes. You're not putting 50 pounds on your squat by testing maxes once every 2 weeks. Because it's not every day. I only have any of those guys max out once every 2 weeks on a squat. Some of them are box squats. Some of them are pause squats. Different height box squats. Dead pin squats. Some of them front squat. Others use different bars, chains, bands, whatever they have available, right? I have them max on different squats. But between, they're doing hypertrophy work and they're doing speed squats. Okay, those speed squats are oftentimes we're doing like 60% of your max for doubles. not using any standard progression. All right? Like what you see me doing here, right there, speed work. 130 pounds of bands, or 120 pounds of bands, plus, whatever's on the bar, like 265. Okay? That's what you guys saw me do. And then I come in and I squat 515 with the same bar off the same box the next week with chains added, with 57 pounds of chains added. That's what I did for squats in between. My guys do speed boxes. And then we do hypertrophy work. Some of them don't even do any quad work, by the way, depending upon how they're built. Some of them don't do any quad work other than the speed squats. Deficit speed pulls. Some of them do some quad work. It depends on what they need. But the fact of the matter is, a lot of these guys, that's all they do. And I have guys who've gone from 300 squats up to 375 squats. I have guys who've gone from 400 squats to 450 squats. One guy, while running this in the time that I've worked with him, has gone from a 450 to a 550 squat using this system. 100 pounds on his squat. Now, granted, that's outside the norm. He's my outlier, because he also deadlifts over 600. Now, before people say, oh, he's caught coach, well, he does way more than me. He's got a good 20 pounds on me. But the fact is, no, I'm not having these guys just do progression. We do as novices. Yes, I have my more novice guys do 5x5, 3x5, 5x3s with slow linear progression. Sure, that's normal. But I'm not building guys to a 400 squat or higher doing that. I'm not building to a 450 doing that. We're not getting to a 500 doing that. We're doing box squats. And we're doing most of it as speed work. Speed work's only based upon your increased maxes. We only increase the speed work when you test a max lift and it goes up, so we scale the speed work to your current max. But you have to get stronger before we increase the speed work, not the other way around. So I see all these comments and the people like, oh, well, your guys, they're getting stronger just because of progressive overload on the squat. No, they really aren't. This tool, when programmed, works very, very effectively. And I don't see any of you guys claiming the same results off of pause squats with 50% or 60% of your max for doubles. Okay? You're not getting the same results. It's a different beast. The rate of force production, the way that we control it, everything is different off the box. It's a different beast completely. And I have guys who are building big squats. And I want people to understand this is not my system. Right? This isn't me being this amazing genius who's discovered all these methods. It's not my system. Okay? It comes from guys like Louis Simmons, the Westside guys, other experts who's analyzed this stuff that he got material from. He borrowed tons of his material from other people and built off of it and experimented with it. He's not even the originator of most of this stuff. And all I've done is stand on the shoulders of giants and say, you know what, these methods work. Let me understand these methods. Let me work with them myself. Let me utilize them, read everything I can, understand them, experiment with them myself, and apply them. And my lifters get stronger. And they do it with the box squat. And yes, it is unique. And people who are saying that have clearly not used it. Like, if you think that a pause squat is even remotely like a box squat, you think it's the same movement, and you're going to program them the same and get the same results, you clearly do not have experience with it. You just don't. And that's the reality. When people talk about the box squat, you can tell that they haven't really utilized it. Or if they did, maybe they did some squatting on a bench. They did some high box work, really high box work. They didn't actually box squat. They didn't train it. They didn't train it the way I train it, the way I have my lifters do it, the way all these amazing athletes and lifters and coaches have used these tools. So again, people try to say this nonsense, and it's an effort to, I don't know, debunk what I'm saying. The truth is, this is not my material. I've learned this and implemented it and tested it and talked to many, many amazing coaches out there who use these things, some of whom I'm friends with. And I've learned these methods. Okay, they're not my methods, and they do work. I implemented them because I know that they work. That's why I started using them. When I tested them and realized they work, I used them with my own clients and lifters. Alright guys, well that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.